know me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky.
Digo Kaneki.
Like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys?
Pero si es transmitido desde el juego está guapo, ¿no?
Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
¿Cómo se llama este juego? Sí, ahí está. Son of Mining. En Xbox Game Pass, directamente, pa. On the Witch.
World premiere.
World premiere.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Hola, mira, Star Wars, ¿no?
They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates.
Lucasfilm.
If I want to survive,
¿Lo veo?
I have to play their game.
Un huevo, no uno. Pero es, imagino que siguiente a la saga, tú. La verdad nunca jugué juegos de Star Wars. Oh, está muy bonito ese bicho, ¿no?
I've been held back my whole life. And now
La verdad.
I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky.
Lo veo.
But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Sería increíble.
But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Kaneki Toma dice, el primer juego que presentaron era remasterizado de Fable. Y hace poco sacaron ya uno de Star Wars y volverán a sacar otro. Vaya locura, madre mía. O sea, pues en 2024, falta un huevo todavía. Que dice Kaneki Tomas que los dos primeros fueron remasterizados.
Wow. Fable.
Aplicaron una PlayStation.
Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs
No, oye, ¿no está traducido?
made, Starfield.
Vale.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment.
A ver, espérate.
It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world.
Vale, pues voy a buscarlo.
We made this show for you. the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and
A ver, Xbox. ¿Dónde lo estás viendo tú? En Xbox. Vale, ya estoy en Xbox, Xbox Latino.
from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history.
Xbox México lo está transmitiendo, No creo que esté en español, vale.
Thank you. This next
Sí.
game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Vale.
All right, everybody, it's time.
Se ve un poco menos de calidad, pero no está mal, El primero era Reste Maris, el segundo no. Ese ni idea. Ah, vale, Cari, que tomas. Pero no se ve mal el primero, Yo nunca he jugado Fable. ¿Y esto? ¿Un Clash Royale? Thunder Lotus. Oye, voy a cambiarlo de información estadística de Twitch. ¿Qué hice tú? Información de Steam. ¿Cómo se llama lo que estamos viendo? Showcase Xbox. Reaccionando. Xbox. ¿Me pusiste charlando? Pues no, creo que es nuevo, Muy guapo. Llegaré en 2024. ¿Y qué onda, Canico Tomás? ¿Tú qué esperas? Yo espero algo de Ark o algo de Gear 6. Sería brutal. Algo de Ark o algo de Gear 6. Es lo que espero.
All right, guys. It's a simple job.
Y que no dicen que Call of Duty se viene a Game Pass.
Just in and out. Nothing to it.
No pido nada, Gregoria. Watchdog. Ese es Watchdog. Ese es Payday. Payday. ¿Cuál es Payday? Ah, ya sé cuál es.
Everybody hit the floor.
Parece Watchdog, Payday 3. Por cierto, Kaneki Toma, ¿se ve bien? ¿Y se escucha bien? ¿Me podrías confirmar, por favor? Sería increíble, bro. Todo está genial, vale, muchas gracias, Kaneki Tomás. Corazón del amor. Está buena la rola, Yo espero el Gear 6 y el Hollow Knight Skill Zone. ¿Cuál es ese? Ah, Payday 3. Se ve guapo, No, o sea, desde que sale nosotros podemos jugarlo.
World premiere.
Exacto. Atlus. Vale, empezamos con lo bueno, La sirenita. Ma, este juego Gregory no lo va a soltar, eh. Sí, me acuerdo. ¿La tienes todavía? No me lo creo. ¿Te imaginas jugando la reta a los del Cecitec? La verdad. Y siempre intentamos, pero nada, ¿eh? Ya, pero iba a estar bloqueada. Persona 3 o 6 personas. ¿Cómo? O sea, pueden jugar 3 a 6 personas. Dice Canequito más, ¿eh? Juego del primer día con Game Pass. Al Showcase. Vale. Piratocas, ¿eh?
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come.
Pero ten en cuenta que los gráficos están directamente transmitidos del gameplay desde el Xbox, ¿eh?
To investigate some plague
Sí, o sea,
that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you.
pero es verdad.
The truth is, you scare us. The way you fight,
¿Mande?
the power you wield, the secrets you keep. You're either here to save
Ah, vale, Canequito más.
or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
No. The Play, ¿cómo se llama? Estoy poniendo que estamos en directo.
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of...
¿Eso de cuál? Ah, ese es
The legend
Sea of Types, algo así.
You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well. What do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Ah, pero es creo que un... Juego nuevo, Gregory. Sí. Rompe la Microsoft. Déjasela entrar al Sony. Ya le hacía falta un DLC a este juegazo. La verdad es que sí, el Sea of Time. No sé por qué nunca lo jugamos. Fue un muy buen juego. ¿Qué es esto, tú? Un simulador de rescate. Gregory no se escucha en tu directo. ¿Cómo? A ver, Gregory, habla. Es verdad, ¿por qué? Habla, habla. Estoy en ello. Dice que estoy seleccionado. Se supone que está seleccionado el Discord, ¿tú? ¿Por qué no te escucha?
No se me escucha entonces.
A ver, habla.
Twilight Simulator. Hola, hola, hola.
Vale, sí, te escucha, te escucha. ¿Me puedes confirmar, que tomas, si te escucha Gregory? ¿Habla, Gregory?
Hola, hola, hola.
Vale, vale, en teoría ya se escucha. ¿Me puedes confirmar, que tomas? Sería increíble. Sí, sí se escucha. Vale, vale.
Simulator.
Gracias, Kaneki Tomas. Eres increíble, bro. ¿Qué es esto, tú? Ah, es el de... ¿Cómo se llamaba? Dune, ¿no? ¿El juego de Dune?
¿Crees?
Tiene pinta.
Está curioso el diseño del helicóptero, ¿no? Como una libélula.
Sí, una libélula.
Larga vida a los combatientes. Dune, sí.
Dune. Sí, es Dune, lo hice.
Sí.
Vale, Xbox Game Studios presenta. Dame algo bueno, Xbox.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theater.
Hellblade 2.
We have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series
¿Cuánto le pagarán a
X.
estas personas por decir estas cosas?
No sé, pero yo creo que un buen dinero.
She can feel them
Come.
through her soul.
Este se ve que es un juego con una gran historia.
¿Tú crees?
Sí.
The ones who hide. She needs
Vale,
their help
ok.
with a promise.
Porque cuando te empiezan a contar una historia como tipo susurro.
Este juego lo presentaron el año pasado y esperan su fecha de salida. Ah, ya sé cuál es, bro. Pero no me acuerdo de su nombre.
Lo dijeron ahorita.
Ah, vale, no lo vi.
Dijeron que presentaron un pequeño test en el anterior y hoy van a presentar un poquito más el mundo abierto de la saga.
No sé, pero se ve muy guapo.
Se ve muy bueno. ¿Qué es eso?
Es como un portal, ¿no?
No puede ser, es un ano de la cueva.
Es como el gusano del Gears. Es como un caracol. ¿Qué podemos hacer para...?
I'm here.
Hay alguien aquí
Está en la
observando.
dimensión espejo, está en la dimensión espejo.
Estoy detrás de ti.
Where are you?
Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
¿Qué quieres hacer?
Picarte la cola. Buenos días, Judas, bienvenido.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? They are waiting. There. It's you.
Se ve muy guapo, ¿eh?
What will we do to us?
¿Qué nos harán? Dice.
Touch it.
De un todo.
Your voices.
¿Sabes que estuviera chido? Que sacaran un juego enfocado exactamente en lo medieval. Pero...
Ya.
Creo que puedes viajar por pueblos y cosas así, ¿sabes?
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever? What will happen to them? What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know. Go.
Senua Saga. En Blade 2.
En Blade 2.
Promete, promete, pero quién sabe. Esperemos que no sea una historia muy aburrida.
Ok, Game Pass.
Al GTA.
Ostras. Ah. También ya sé cuál es uno tokiano. Es un juego de Tokio, creo, ¿eh?
Me banean.
Uy, está desnudo el hombre, ¿eh?
Me recuerda la escena de Los Simpsons. El bar en su patineta. Tricker.
Un Stracker.
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
¿Está en japonés?
En tokiano, ¿ah?
Está en japonés. Like and Dragon. Así es, creo, Infinity.
Vale, ¿de qué tratará tú?
Pues un desnudo en la playa, pervertido.
Early 2024. Bethesda, Bethesda es un buena plataforma. No, no me digas que juego de... Ya lo sabía.
The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination, from the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the
Fallout, es Fallout, sí.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with
El
friends,
Fallout, Gregory.
home in Appalachia where the good times never end.
No sé cuál es.
There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly
¿Son
folks
topos
to meet
esos?
and enemies galore.
A
Our
la
world is
bestia.
always changing, greater foes are overthrown.
Ahora se
and we
parece a
embark on
Chernobyl, ¿por qué?
expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from
Un DLC de Fallout 76. Puede ser, Kaneki.
You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
Fallout 76.
Xbox Game Pass.
Xbox Game Pass. Este es nuevo juego, ¿no?
World Premiere. Premium de juegos, sí. Que metan algo bueno, tú.
Un juego de samurái, esto era chido, ¿no? También. Ah, no se ve tan bueno que digamos. Otro juego enfocado en Japón. La cultura
En Japón.
Ya hay katana, mira. Hablando de samuráis.
¿Mande?
Que saquen uno de Demon Slayer.
Un Demon Slayer.
Ah. ¿Sabes cuál es, no?
Sí.
Que de hecho hoy sacaron un nuevo capítulo. No me termina de convencer, si soy sincero.
Ya.
No lo sé.
Es que ya todos los juegos se meten en base a rollo japonés, ¿sabes? Rollo
Sí,
a...
la mayoría.
Tampoco me gustó tanto, la verdad que a mí no me gustó nada.
Sí, parece juego por turnos, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Cómo estás, Flecha? Bienvenido y buenas tardes, Flecha.
Xbox Game Studios present.
General
uno de
Motors'
coches.
historic commitment to performance
¿Mande?
is embodied in
Cadillac.
two of its iconic
Uno de
brands,
coches, uno de coches.
No hay
Chevrolet
coches.
and Cadillac.
Debido al espíritu
The
competitivo del
V-Series.R
Cadillac, a un
elevates
nivel totalmente
Cadillac's
nuevo con
competitive
su
spirit to a whole new
estruendoso
level with
V8
its
y
thunderous
potencia
V8
hidráulica.
and hybrid power.
El legendario Covert ha sido un
The
campeón famoso
legendary
durante
Corvette
décadas.
has been a
El
celebrated
nuevo
champion for
Chevrolet
decades.
Corvette.
The
El que Ray
all-new
continúa
Chevrolet
con esta
Corvette E-Ray
tradición.
El Forza
continues
Motorsport.
that tradition.
Faltaba su fecha de salida.
General Motors is
Inicia una
Un
nueva
nuevo
era
Forza.
de
to
competencia.
usher in a new
Nuevo
era
Forza,
of competition.
mira, nuevo Forza
with the innovators
Motorsport.
behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Con todo.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths and
Es
technical
una réplica de un
excellence
coche, mira.
and
Qué carrito, ¿no?
modern design.
Eso tendría en
To
tu
take
cuarto gamer, tú,
bold
Cherrez.
steps into the
Ostras.
future
Y adentro
and
tu
bring
Oye, pero ¿ya viste que es hecho por computadora?
I'm thrilled
Los
to
capté.
welcome the
¿Crees?
Cadillac
No,
E-Series.R
está hecho por computadora.
and the Corvette
El amarillo
E-Ray
sí.
to the home
Parece, ¿verdad?
of competition.
Se ve falso.
Imagino que en esto se va a aprovechar el Ultraam, ¿sabes?
Sí, pero esto era bueno jugarlo con el... ¿Cómo se llama? Con el volante y los
Sí.
instrumentos de conducción. Se debe de sentir mejor así.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Jugarlo y con realidad virtual, ¿te imaginas?
Estaría brutal.
A la bestia, dude. Dentro de poco estaremos en un mundo dentro de algo virtual, ¿eh?
Ojalá.
Y no saldremos de ahí. Se ganará dinero real, se comprará cosas reales. Buah, tú. Espero llegar a ese momento, en ese tiempo.
That was your best lap yet.
Pero son carreras en una... ¿cómo se llama? Una autopista, ¿no? O sea, no es como fuera de la ciudad y...
No, creo que ya Forza ya se basa que te puedes meter como que en un mundo abierto.
Pero este parece que no.
Es que creo que este es un... Octubre 10 de 2023. Es que no sé si es un DLC.
Ya.
Pero no creo, no sé, ¿tú sabes algo, Canequito, más? Bethesda presenta.
Deja de fumar porros, creo.
That ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen
Un elfo oscuro.
endurance,
Un troll.
Resistencia.
Y un hombre.
ambition, and courage.
Soy omnisciente.
I am the one who knows.
Ese se ve interesante. Son de 3 personas al parecer.
Lo veo.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow.
Otro Dark Souls. Parece, ¿verdad?
Sí, es el DLC de Elder Scrolls Online, dice Kaneki.
A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
¿Qué haríamos si viviéramos en un mundo con esas criaturas?
Moriríamos, ¿tú?
¿Tú crees?
Sí.
Yo creo que los humanos siempre se han adaptado a todo. Tendríamos una fuerza élite que combatiera contra ellos, seguro.
Puede ser. Vale, con muchos poderes, ¿no?
Ajá.
Mire, el ojo que todo lo ve.
Tendríamos historias de legendarios caballeros, legendarios héroes. Necrom. Oh, este va a ser mi juego de Cherrez. Shadow over Morrow.
Necro, junio 20.
Cronomicon.
No falta mucho, junio 20.
Oh, Blizzard. Hay algo de Blizzard.
Blizzard. Es algo de... ya sé cuál es de... Overwatch.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
El juego que nunca jugamos, Gregory.
Que nunca jugamos, que se volvió popular, ¿no?
Porque era carísimo de cojones. Espero que aparezca en el Game Pass, Nueva aventura.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and punch another business.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Modo de juego Flashpoint.
Engage. Target mark.
Time to create teams with bullets. Greetings.
Es como especie de misiones, campaña.
Overwatch 2. Jugate un Albion online en una partida de 6. Ya veo.
La esquina oculta ahí tú.
Let's go.
Kiriko.
Engaging.
Nuevos personajes, ¿no? Me imagino.
I saw that. Not bad.
5 creo. 5 nuevos.
Estreno mundial.
World Premiere. Dame algo bueno.
What is this place?
¿Qué es esto?
Looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on?
Tipo Pokémon.
Un Puchamon tú.
But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you just happen to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom
Metal Slug.
just as the Phantom Thieves have
¿Qué es esa mierda? Dice Kaneki.
never forget
¿Quién
that
sabe la
we're
verdad? Ese juego no.
No sé, pero no lo voy a jugar en mi vida, yo creo, Yo creo que es un juego de relleno ya esto, ¿sabes?
2 horas después. Viciado Cherrez en el juego. 10 horas de juego llevando en directo.
Hola, ¿te imaginas?
Returning will be no easy feat.
Es que así son las probabilidades.
inside, I know you realize things
Tú dirás,
can't go
no
on
me
like
gusta el
this.
juego. Lo juegues, te
So,
envicies.
will you take a stand beside us?
Yeah, let's show them what we got.
¿Pero de qué trata? No entiendo.
Pues sale el 11 del 17 del 2023. Sale
¿Algo?
noviembre. 17 de noviembre.
17 de noviembre, pero no falta mucho.
No, falta 6 meses, casi tu parela.
Ya ves, Kaneki. Pero sale en este año, tú.
Eso sí.
Bethesda presenta... Bethesda, dame algo.
¿Espacio?
Me suena,
¿Espacio? Siempre te pretendo desconocido.
Es el de 5 personas a reunir un juegazo con un pedazo de caca. Lo prodigioso. Estelar, mira.
Interestelar.
¿Buzz Lightyear eres tú?
Eres solo un juguete.
Game Studios.
Los galadronados. Nuevo universo.
Creadores de Skyrim. Durante 25 años.
¿Pero que en el juego o la vida real?
Ni idea.
¿Un universo creado durante 25 años? O sea, ¿es tan grande el juego? ¿Es el juego que dijeron que no iba a tener carga al viajar por el universo?
Puede ser.
O sea, que entrabas a un planeta y no tenías un sistema de carga, sino entrabas directamente. Se ve impresionante, Cher, sinceramente.
Se ve muy guapo, sí.
You're part of Constellation now.
Ulo.
Part of our family.
DLC de No Man's Sky. No creo que sea No Man's Sky,
Pero hasta ahorita no he visto naves. Diseños de naves.
Ahí está la primera.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this
Pero tú vas atrasado, ¿verdad? Con tu...
Un poquito. Unos segundos.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking.
No sé, pero se ve muy guapo,
Oh, y hay monstruos. Infección. Y...
Hola, vas a tener armas también.
Hay PvP activado.
Increíble, tú.
¿Será que hayan piratas? O sea, que tomes el rol de piratas y asaltar.
Estaría guapísimo.
¿Verdad? ¿Serías un pirata, Cherrez?
Se ve guapo, dice Kaneki, sí. Se ve muy guapo, sí, sí. Me gustaría ser un pirata. Vamos a matar a todos. Dime que te puedes montar a bichos.
Este es nuestro lugar.
This is where we belong.
Starfield.
Starfield. Me suena,
A mí no. September, Game Pass, No tengo mucho que salga, en septiembre.
Septiembre, tú.
Quédate al final de la transmisión para Starfield Direct. Al final, o sea, los 30 minutos van a hablar de este juego.
Sí.
Al final.
Estreno mundial, Gregory.
Agárrate. Ponte los cinturones de Cherrez.
Oh, ¿y esto? Starfield es el juego más esperado de este año, sí, sí, sí. Sí me acuerdo.
Es el que creo que comentó Rubius, ¿no?
Sí. El que va a estar al level de los juegos más grandes del mundo mundial. O este juego no se ve mal, Espero que...
Ah, un búho. Bonito.
Bueno, en este caso no es...
¿Qué es?
No sé, pero parece solo de un jugador.
Eso parece. Oh, no sé por qué me recordó Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher.
¿Verdad?
Sí.
Esta chistosa la mascota. Me la comería con patatas.
Oh, están asentados en una montaña, ¿lo ves?
Sí. No. ¿Es de escalar?
Parece.
¿Es de investigar nuevas zonas? Creo que es de escalar,
Sí.
Ah, pero no tanto, mira, también hay ciudades, ruinas. Oh, se ve chido,
Sí, pero creo que solo es de un jugador, ¿no?
Sí, eso parece. Hace calor.
Yusan. Juega desde el primer día con Game Pass. Estreno mundial.
Otro estreno.
Dame un buen estreno. Secret Mode. Si llega el pico de... ¿Qué? ¿Cómo no te leí, Kaneki? Si llega el pico de la montaña podrás ver a su papá. El mío se fue por leche, madre mía.
Te recomiendo que no leas a Kaneki.
Ya veo, ya veo. ¿Y esto? No útelas.
No, pícate la cola que no tengo. Tiene una temática medio terrorífica, ¿no? La musiquita de fondo, de ópera y toda la cosa.
Skillway de Deep.
Oh, y están varados en una zona petrolera.
Skillway de Deep. Pues... no se ve, lo que vimos no se ve tan mal.
Es que tampoco mostraron mucho, ¿sabes?
Ya, por eso te digo, no se ve tan mal, porque fue transmitido directamente el juego. No, a este juego no me gusta, tú.
Otro Slime Rancher. Y mira, Dora la exploradora. Está el mapa de la mochila. Se parece a un skin del Fornite, tú.
Ya veo.
De acá sacaron el multiverso, ¿sabes? Acá se abrió el portal para agarrar al personaje.
Ya veo.
Tipo cartón, un juego.
Dime que puedes matar a las vacas.
Family friendly, Cherrez.
Es verdad, mira los railers del Fortnite, ¿no?
Te estoy diciendo.
Es como un Minecraft Dungeon, ¿no? Pero en anime.
Más o menos. Tiene la temática.
No me gusta, tú.
Tienes que explorar más morras.
No me gusta tanto esto. Juegas del primer día con... Este juego sin duda lo jugaré. Ese tipo de juegos me gusta, vale. A mí no, Kaneki. Cyberpunk, mira. El juego que murió más rápido en el mundo. Espero que no la caen este año, No sé, pero este güey me cae muy bien.
Igual a mí. Y si sale este güey es porque pagaron muy buen dinero para la promoción. Aunque lo revivieron con el anime. Totalmente.
Fíjate que yo no he visto el anime, No me lo he visto.
Buenísimo. Está en español,
Vale. Se ve... Se ve de lejos que es pantalla verde. ¿Cuál es pantalla verde? ¿Lo que está de fondo?
Obviamente, ¿no?
Pues sí.
Más que pantalla verde, yo creo. Es una pantalla normal ya.
Creo que hasta está más chida mi pantalla verde que la de ellos, tú.
But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you
de una vez.
Introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
Phantom Liberty.
Check it out.
Echen un vistazo. Venga. Dame algo. John Wick.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Esta vez no mueras.
El anime de Cyberpunk te da depresión. Es hermoso.
Es que es hermoso, no más poder.
Tengo que verlo.
Oh, ¿está en un juego este men?
Sí, él sale aquí, pero es que como digo que murió tan rápido el juego que nadie se enteró. CD Projekt, hasta sale el Rubius, tú. Ok, fallo.
Los ciberpsicópatas.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The president managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Humilde distrito.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety.
¿Tú qué probaste es el juego de Cyber? ¿Lo ves igual o cambió algo?
¿Quién, yo?
Ajá.
No, yo no lo jugué.
¿No jugaste?
No, estaba muy caro, tú. Escape rápido.
Vale. Pero hay algo que no me atrapa, no sé.
Mira, sale este güey, no me acuerdo cómo se llama.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation has changed. I need to know if you're with me.
No sé, llegar al punto de tener prótesis robóticas como que ya no, ¿verdad?
Es un DLC, creo, dice Kaneki. Pues tiene pinta porque el juego nuevo. Mm. 9 del 26.
9 de...
Phantom Liberty. Pues es un DLC, pero...
Sale en octubre, ¿no?
O
en septiembre.
Creo que en octubre.
Octubre, ¿no?
Every Road. Todas las carreras.
No hay ningún juego que me haya llamado tanto la atención,
Hasta ahorita no, más que el de...
Del espacio.
El espacio. Starfield. Ski Roundabout. Cualquier, por favor. Atomic Heart. El Kaneki quiere el de Atomic Heart. Pues yo espero un Year 6, ¿no? Mínimo.
Mínimo. Oye, tú para qué son las 12, ya son casi las 12. ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Vas a seguir viéndolo o...?
Sí. ¿Necesitas irte?
No.
Sí.
¿Si vamos a jugar o seguimos viéndolo?
Vamos a seguir viéndolo, ya estamos aquí.
Pero ya está. Esto es como esos juegos de construcción, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Creas tu propia ciudad, tus puentes, casas.
No me llama tanto, la verdad.
Yo siento que es más para esos jugadores que farmean muchas cosas.
Es para dejarte la vida y media aquí, tú.
Es un juego de chill. No tanta acción, construcción.
Tú creas las ciudades.
Tú, Mike Cities. Tú creas las ciudades.
Octubre 24.
Ah, está chido su logo,
Está guapo.
Se ve futurista. Pero está carísimo el juego.
Pues lo tenemos en Game Pass, bro. Recuerda que todos los juegos que salen están para Game Pass, World Premiere. Dame algo, hijo mío.
Por favor. ¿De dónde hay tambores?
Estudio 0. Estudio 0 es el que creó Microsoft, ¿no?
Si ya que comienza con la vida real, ya no me gusta.
Es un chino mandarín. El tipo desnudo no está para Game Pass, Pipi. No, ese no, porque creo que es de otra cosa, pero creo que sí va a aparecer,
Este no se ve tan mal,
Pues...
No es este tipo de juego, Cherrez, lo sé.
No.
Fantasía, drama. Link Stark.
Es el de Persona 6, no creo, Kaneki.
Dile a Kaneki que se lo come con patatas.
Ya lo escuchó.
Lo come con patatas, Kaneki.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, por cierto, hablando de esto, de allá en el 20 donde trabajo, Cherrez.
Dime.
Hubo una expo de cosas de anime.
¿De qué?
De anime, en general, comida, coreana, japonesa.
¿Y qué pasó?
Hubo cosplay, nada. Nomás te comento.
¿No te pusiste un cosplay tú?
No. Pero me casi una foto, casi me como.
World Premiere, dame otro.
Se viene Year 6.
Por favor.
Otro juego medieval, ¿vale?
Xbox Game Studio. Banner Saga Trilogía. Estoic. Han caído.
Estoico. Otro juego medieval, ¿cómo te lo dije?
Metapor, vaya nombre.
¿Qué es esta? A ver. Otro juego por turnos, ¿no? Vale, este sí parece un...
Rápido.
Es una aventura cooperativa, efectivamente.
El Pokémon
No.
dice.
No, me gustó.
No se ve bueno, ¿no?
No, para nada. Tower World. torre del
Ya,
hueso.
es que los juegos por turnos no...
Son más RPG.
Sí.
MMORPG, RPG. ¿Sabes?
World premiere.
Estreno mundial, madre mía, mucho estreno mundial, pero ninguno bueno, tú.
Que se piquen la cola, Cherrez.
Dale Xbox, tío, este es tu año, papi.
Atomic Heart 2. Mira, acá en los años 1800. Milagro.
Una máquina afinada, delicada, balanceada. Nuevo Bioshock. Sí, puede ser, El Bioshock.
Mira, qué chida bicicleta.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule,
Parece que sí, pero no sé, Kaneki.
Este es un shooter, ¿verdad?
Parece el Bioshock.
¿Y de qué trata?
nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
La máquina del tiempo. El futuro.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Clockwork Revolution, ni idea tú. Llegará a su debido tiempo, toma por... Juega desde el primer día en Game Pass, ok.
Eso que dicen que llegará a su debido tiempo porque tampoco saben la hora de salir.
Thank you all for joining us.
Mira, ahí está el gordito.
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm
El
excited
director
to
de
see
Xbox.
11 games showcased from our first party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will
Abrimos con
bring the
fútbol.
franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from
14
our
juegos desde
creative
hoy,
partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, We know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Dime que no es todo, hijo.
Parece. Sí, es todo. Pues no es todo tan bueno que digamos,
Ya. Mira, Xbox Series S en negro, tú. Un terabyte. Acabo de captar. Potencia tus sueños. Xbox Series S Carbon Black. $349. O sea, unos 6,000 pesos más o menos. 7,000.
7,000 si tú cuál vinagre.
And now for the one more thing you've all been
Ahora lo que todos están esperando, madre mía. Starfield, me cago en todo. Pensé que iban a anunciar algo más, me cago en todo.
So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
¿Eso fue todo?
Al parecer. Transmisión directamente de Starfield Direct. Vale, imagino que es un gameplay, ¿no?
Me imagino.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then. With the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio, we've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years.
Más de 25
still
años.
A Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate
Simulando toda la galaxia, bro.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
Para iluminar el mundo según la estrella.
We also have an all-new animation system.
Nuevo sistema de animación, ¿eh?
And of course, you can play it in third person.
Oh, se ve muy bonito, ¿eh?
And you can play it in first person.
Ok, puedes cambiar primeras a tercera persona.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in.
Lo veo.
You can collect resources.
Bueno, no se ve mal, la verdad.
Do a mission and maybe even stumble
¿Viste eso?
upon something unexpected.
Sí.
Abandonar Mine.
Mina abandonada.
Ok.
O un bot, ¿verdad?
Esto es como una mezcla de muchos juegos, ¿sabes?
Sí, y exploración, que es lo más importante.
Se podrá jugar de dos, ¿no? Quiero pensar.
Me imagino que va a haber como un tipo lobby, ¿sabes? Online, un server. Y podrá jugar individualmente igual.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up.
¿Cómo se llama?
And
The
you can
Forest,
view all
¿no?
that
Me imagino.
in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details.
Procrear, ¿te imaginas?
We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head.
Hasta te llama por tu nombre, dice.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration.
Quiero
to
pensar que
evoke the
sí.
romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew.
Sí, se puede, Gregorio.
And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Imagínate que sean 5 personas en la nave y cada quien tenga un control específico de la nave.
Starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its
¿Se verá cómo vas entrando al planeta?
Eso es lo que yo quiero, que no haya un sistema de carga, sino que vayas y vaya todo fluidito, ¿sabes?
Sería mucho pedir, ¿no?
The game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we find the city of New Atlantis.
Alpha Centauri, oh! Alpha Centauri. Dime cómo es el viaje, por favor. Quiero ver que viaje y... Vale.
Vale. Está avanzando, ¿no?
Sí. Ahora quiero ver que entra al planeta. Mira, hay otra nave ahí, ¿lo ves?
Lo veo. Es un montón de naves, tú.
Multijugador, entonces. Permiso para aterrizar a la nueva Atlántida. Ah, no enseñaron cómo aterrizó.
No.
Me imagino que no puedes entrar así por entrar, ¿verdad?
No, hay mucho pedir, tú.
Iba a estar muy épico, sinceramente.
Sí. Yo creo que el motor gráfico se destrozaría.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Ah, se me tocó un café, Charles.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Hola. El que sale en la noche, tu peor pesadilla.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Cydonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Vale.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
Curioso, ¿no? Enfocado en el viejo este.
Sí, lo veo.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Reunion is hiring the best and
O sea que puedes buscar trabajos.
Quiero pensar que sí,
It's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Es un cyberpunk espacial.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records.
Lo veo.
You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Diplomático, ciberrunner, combate médico.
You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait,
espero que esté en español,
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes.
Mucho que pedir eso, ¿no?
Off we go to another adventure.
Yo creo que eso es lo primero que deben de tomar en cuenta en un juego, ¿no? El lenguaje. No.
Pues sí, para 25 años.
Traiciona a su compañero Cherrez.
Lo vi.
Walking, bienvenido Walking, ¿cómo estás?
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Habilidades.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Oh. Mochilas propulsoras.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Ostras.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw
Me representa. Ir pegando tiros.
Ir pegando tiros, ¿no? Por todos lados.
Me representa.
I like blowing stuff up.
Gregory, ¿viste que hackearon el canal de Ibai? No. La serie de miembros, te lo cuento.
exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Sistemas estelares.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance.
Me gustaría que se puedan domesticar animales,
We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us
¿Sabes
make
qué
the world feel
estuviera chido? Perdón.
believable.
Crear tu propia
From the
base
way we
en un
approach
planeta.
planetary atmospheres to the
Y
way we
crear tu
place
zoológico
biomes
de
based on the
animales, bichos
planet's
y cosas
distance
así.
from the sun.
Sería brutal.
Once we had created a grounded world,
Pero al parecer
we
vas
could
a
start
vivir en
looking
tu
at
nave
all the
y vas a
things that
explorar
make
nada
that
más.
world fun.
Ya
When you
pudimos
leave
empezar
a
a
planet
buscar.
and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Houston. Permiso de aterrizar, Houston.
Space exploration is possible
Naves,
thanks to your
diseño de
ship.
naves.
Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
Oh.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
Agregándoles.
And it all starts in spaceports.
Contratar para que haga mantenimiento.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
¿Qué me estás contando?
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job
y colores,
to
mira.
the exact look you want.
Colorines.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters, to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with
Hay
their
un
own
huevo de
valuable
cosas, ¿verdad?
skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at
Son demasiadas cosas que te pueda abrumar, ¿sabes?
Ya.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Literal, es un mundo en un juego. Literal.
Assign crew to your ship or
Cada
outposts,
pequeñez,
and their unique skills
cada
will affect
cosa.
how they run.
Si vas a comer en un restaurante, te pueden contratar para
And
hacer
just
una
like
misión,
companions, most crew
dependiendo de qué
members can
rango
lend a
tengas
hand in
o
the
de qué
field.
especialidad te vuelvas.
Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of an
Dice Kaneki, imagínate viajando por el espacio y ver al Optimus Prime.
You might die.
I still want to give it almost a human personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame. Exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
Wow.
Viajando.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous. And
Podrán
you
hacer
should
absolutamente
feel
todo.
like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons.
Combate
It's a
entre naves.
complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship
Si hay
faster.
combate entre naves, dime que hay multijugador, ¿verdad?
Imagino que tiene que haber
Powering up the
multijugador.
ground dries will shorten the amount of time
Sí,
it takes
imagínate montando una
before you
historia,
can
una
make a
guerra
jump.
espacial. Que te
Sería-
sigan más de 30 naves y 30 naves del enemigo. Y empiezas a dispararse.
And moving your power to your weapons and
Sería
shields means you're ready
impresionante.
for a fight. You should always be on your toes because
Y si
you're
mueres,
not alone
comienzas
out
desde
there.
cero creando otro personaje.
Ostras.
Perdiendo tu identidad y renaciendo como otro. Sería muy chido, ¿no? Tener una dificultad interesante.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target. After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
Ostras.
But you can also take a more
Y si la
personal
rompes te da
approach, like
experiencia,
docking
pero
with the
puedes
enemy
agarrar cosas
vessel
de ella.
and boarding their ship.
Pues me imagino que puedes farmear, ¿no?
Ah, te puedes conectar a la nave. Y entrar en ella, ¿sabes?
Y robarla.
Ajá, velo.
Lo veo.
Y te la
Once
puedes
you've
llevar.
taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
¿Te imaginas que te puedes robar la
Cuando
nave?
tomas una nave enemiga pasa a ser tuya.
Spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
¿Qué le pasó así en la boca?
Ni idea.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy.
Vivir en el espacio es como
I
vivir en una
definitely go
prisión.
like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own.
¿Te imaginas poder hablar así?
Sería brutal.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our
Dime que puedes hacer cultivos.
And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Se ve loquísimo, ¿verdad?
Sí, demasiado.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon.
Un Rolex, yo
got
creo.
an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Pero me gusta,
Hey, take this.
Está muy guapo.
You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship.
Ese lo necesito, Diroli.
We've created the first
Ostra, y
ever
los
custom
cascos,
headset with Xbox, and this is a perfect pairing with that
Olo.
controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course.
Porque estoy viendo esto. Cuando termine esto ya les explico, ¿vale? Están chidos los cascos, ¿verdad?
Están muy guapos. Walking, bienvenido, bro, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, bro? Pues el juego se ve bastante brutal,
We always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself.
No sé, pero muy poco se habla de la calidad,
Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, or and plants to pick up.
¿Cómo se llama el juego? Se llama Starfield.
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Desierto. Hubo un sistema de carga ahí, eso no me gustó.
Lo veo. Yo bien, tú Cherrez, pues estamos viendo el Xbox Showcase. Ese es el juego Starfield, que se ve guapísimo. ¿Hubo pantalla de carga?
Sí.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can
vale,
even
Cherrez, yo
figure
me tengo
out
que
that
retirar,
certain creatures
¿Te vas
and
yendo?
plants,
Sí,
you
me
can
voy
build an
yendo ya.
outpost.
Vale, bro.
Produce
Yo creo que ya no le
resources
falta
from
mucho
those
esto.
animals.
Sí, ya
You
debe
can
estar por
get
acabar igual.
experience
Vale.
and
Bro,
rewards
vale, nos vemos, cuídate.
planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we
Kaneki
really wanted to
dice,
think of them as
yo le
natural
date
to
las
the
400 horas de
environment.
juego
We didn't want
fácil.
alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife.
Ya vi.
Something you've never seen before.
Ok, nuevos bichos, nuevos animales, espero que se puedan domesticar. Me encantaría.
All that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Vale. Si se ve así, se va a ver brutal. Si se ve así, se va a ver brutalísimo. Que espero que sí, porque dicen que esto está transmitido directamente del juego, así que se tiene que ver así. Hola, qué bonito tú.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet.
Cualquier punto de cualquier zona,
And the
construir un
habitat modules
puesto.
come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes.
O
You can
puedes crearte
even
tu
live in
propia base, ¿no?
Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and
Bonificación.
set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan
Hola.
out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Ostras, qué guapo tú. Oh, mira, esos son cultivos, ¿no?
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different
Empuñaduras.
ammunition like
O sea, puedes modificar tus armas como un Call of Duty, por así decirlo. Es que como que este juego trae bastante de otros juegos, ¿sabes?
can also choose to go hands-on.
Vale, tenemos arma cuerpo a cuerpo.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat.
El combate.
It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Vale, tenemos
Upgraded gear is
distintas
just one of
armas.
the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
Vale, perfecto.
And for giving you an edge in combat.
Tenemos para más movilidad,
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
La tú. Una minigun.
Starfield's got you covered.
Bueno, lo tiene todo. Si puedes domesticar animales, lo tendría todo. Vale. Ok, veo que el cambio de arma es muy rápido. Este juego tiene posibilidades de ser GOTY. Puede ser. Ostras. Vale.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rockstar photos.
I just love that constant feel of
puedes tomar tu propia miniatura,
I
¿sabes?
can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
the day-night cycle. Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom,
the ending.
Basco.
obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Ok, ¿y cuándo sale la gran pregunta? Starfield. ¿9 de septiembre de 2023? No falta mucho, ¿eh? No falta mucho. Historia, banda. Tenemos ahí las colecciones. Septiembre de 2023, eso Game Pass, Series X, PC Game, Steam. Vale, chicos, pues creo que ya es todo, todo lo que tenían que mostrar lo mostraron. Me quedé con una espinita ahí de ver algo más guapo, pero bueno, esperaba un Gears, algo de Ark, algo de Call of Duty, no sé. Tenemos Star Wars, tenemos Fallout, tenemos ese que igual se ve bastante guapo, Overwatch, Sea of Type. Forza Motorsport también. Cyberpunk. Vale, chicos, pues terminó, No parece que haya nada más. Aplausos, gente. Pues muy buenos aplausos, la verdad. Hubiera esperado algo mejor por pedir, pero pues no estuvo mal, Vamos a probar el Starfield que sale en septiembre, que no falta mucho, unos mesecillos más y lo podemos probar. Vamos a hacerlo, a traerlo aquí al canal a ver cómo va. Espero que esté bastante guapo. La verdad que creo que fueron de los juegos con los cuales más nos gustó, ese y el otro que no me acuerdo cómo se llama, porque los demás, por ejemplo Cyberpunk, está bastante caro y no creo que sale en Game Pass, ¿vale? Y Overwatch creo que sí sale en Game Pass, pero ya veremos, ¿vale? Pues bueno, chicos, nos vamos despidiendo aquí. Ya Gregory ya se fue, ya se tuvo que ir a trabajar. Nos vemos hasta el día de mañana con un nuevo directo. Ojalá que mañana podamos jugar hoy sí el Fortnite y darle a la nueva temporada. Así que cuídense mucho y nos vemos hasta mañana. Chao. Adiós, chavales. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron aquí, Kaneki Thomas y el Walking, Muchas gracias, bros. Se les quiere. Hasta mañana. Cuídense mucho, Adiós.